Okay guys, welcome back to another Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and most of this part is going to be cutscenes, so yeah, basically what happened in the last part is that Link and Tetra escaped from the help of the Rito. What the hell are the postmen called, but anyway, the King of Red Lions is actually calling us to go back to where we pulled the Master Sword from and to bring Tetra with us. I wonder what he wants. But, yeah, Tetra's throwing a little fit because the King of Red Lions is actually using the stone that Link gave her. Well, Tetra gave him. It's confusing, whatever, but whatever, stupid AI doesn't know how to follow me, just leave. It'll just teleport to me anyways. So that's not a problem. But yes, as soon as you get in here, you notice that everything's basically the same. It's just, wait, it just cut off when I was about to head down. What is this? Who is this person? It's the person that was speaking through the stone. What? I don't know. This music piece is pretty good itself, but it's just a little, like I keep saying, I love music in this game. Anyways, this guy's just talking about the tales of the kingdom and the hero of time and all that jazz. And we apparently came in Hyrule. I already told you that, but this is the king. I don't know how to say his name, don't ask me. Plus I'm scrolling way too fast here. Anyways, this guy was the one who was guiding us all around the entire time. The King of Hyrule was actually our guide. I don't know why he had to disguise himself as the King of Red Lions, but apparently he thought that we would be able to defeat the sword, but I mean, defeat Ganon with the sword, but apparently Ganon thought through. And actually, if you look at the murals, they actually have little art of Ocarina of Time, which is pretty cool. They have actually Saria, Toon Saria, and basically all the stages in Toon form, which is pretty neat. I like that little detail, but yeah, maybe I'll do an extra video and show that off, but for right now, I don't think so. I don't think I'll show that off. I might show it off in my New Game Plus when I go to show that off, but I'm thinking about making an extra video at the end of this playthrough. But if you notice, that was Tetra's necklace, which is shaped like a V for some reason, and it was handed down to her by her mother, and her mother told her to protect it with her life, and the king is telling her that it is actually a piece of the Triforce of Wisdom, and she was made to protect it, to keep it from Ganon and all that jazz. But it turns out the king has the other piece to it. I don't know how this all works out. Does that mean her mother was Zelda? It's confusing if you think about it. Does that mean her mother was this guy's daughter? God damn, this doesn't make sense at all, but I like the Link to the Past music here. Yes, that's a reference to Link to the Past, because they played that music in the beginning of the Link to the Past in the title screen. So now we get this little gimmick again, like what the Ocarina of Time introduced us, Triforce in the hand stuff. I think it's used a lot more effective in this game. And if you actually do notice, when you beat Ocarina of Time, well actually, never mind, I'll talk about that when we get there, because I am going to play that game. Actually, I'm doing my yearly run through right now. I started yesterday. I already got up. Started from the beginning yesterday. Got up to the second dungeon as Adult Link, so that's going far. I'm planning to make that 100% run this year because I haven't done that before. I'm using Zelda Dungeon to do that, so it should be interesting, although the golden sculptures are a pain in the ass to find. But now we have to actually go up and figure out how to restore the Master Sword's power to repel evil. After all we've been through, man, we've been through like 2 freaking dungeons and 1 fortress twice. 1 fortress twice. So basically we've been in actually 4 dungeons, if you want to count the tower. Yeah, the Tower of the Gods is a dungeon, so I guess 4 dungeons in total. And there's 3 more to go, if I remember. Yeah, 3 more. So we're gonna have a little bit problem there. But you get this little scene here where we leave. We're basically leaving Zelda behind and lock her in the basement. oh, what the hell. It's like, see you later. Oh, you're just gonna love after we exit this. Like, there's gonna be a really hilarious animation that's gonna show. I think it's hilarious. It's just the way it looks. It's freaking hilarious, but that's coming up. But after we exit that, we are locked out of the basement because Zelda's down there and we're trying to prevent her from getting taken by the enemy, who is Ganon. But now we have to talk to the king. I'm just gonna call him the King of Red Lions. I don't care, because he's back in the boat, and if he's in the boat, I'll just call him the King of Red Lions. I don't really give a crap. Anyways, he's telling us about 2 temples that we should visit to see what happened to the sages there. And that may be the reason why the Master Sword lost its power, because there's something happened to the sages at those temples. They could have done so much more with the damn sages. There's only... I'm gonna spoil it right now. There's only 2 freaking sages in this game. I mean, if they would have brought out the whole 7, like in the Ocarina of Time, where you had to save them or recruit them. In this game, you're basically recruiting them. That would be a hell of a lot more interesting than it is right now. It'd make the game a lot longer, too. Hopefully, never mind. They're probably not gonna do that, because remakes always stay the same. Except for Persona 4 Golden, which they added stuff to, and thank God. But now we're told about the Triforce of Courage. So not only do we have to look for the damn sages, we have to look for the pieces of the Triforce of Courage that was scattered through Hyrule. And guess where Hyrule is? Under the water. So guess what? We're going treasure hunting with the stupid claw from the boat. Trust me, that is the most annoying part about the entire game, is the treasure hunting for the damn Triforce of Courage. Because it's scattered into pieces, so you have to find all the damn pieces to obtain it. Well, anyways, before we do any of that stuff, looking for the sages or anything like that, we actually need some items that the game doesn't tell you about right away. They expect you to know how to get here. Trust me, this is the part in the game where I got completely stuck, because there was no indicator of where the fuck to go. It's like, they expected you to buy the damn strategy guide for this shit. That's bull. Well, I went online and just looked it up, because I didn't beat the game when this year it came out. I did beat it in 2008 or something, because this is the part I got stuck, so I just left it alone because I got pissed off at it because I didn't know what to do. This is where you're supposed to go first. See, at this time I didn't even have the stupid tornado when I first played this game, I didn't even know how to get this tornado teleport thing. So I didn't even know this place existed. I knew this island existed. I didn't know how to get up there because a fish kept saying if you get up into the island here. This island is called Mother and Child Island, by the way, but the only way to get in the island is to freaking use that teleport move. Well, the cyclones. And I was wondering how the hell do you get up there, and apparently you shot the damn god. That makes no sense. How are you supposed to know to shoot the damn god in the cyclone? They expect you to know that, to buy the damn strategy guide. That's the only thing that pisses me off about older games. They expect you to buy the strategy guide for every little damn thing. But after doing this, we get the most important items. You get some more items, which are the fire and ice arrows, which we will be only using basically once, because they're useless after that. Well, they're useless to me. You can use them as weapons, but actually use the fire arrows a lot more. Actually, yeah, the fire arrows get more use than the ice arrows. Just like any other Zelda game, the fire arrows get more use, because in Ocarina of Time, the fire arrows are mandatory and the ice arrows aren't. The ice arrows are optional, or completely optional, because they don't do shit. What the hell is the point of them being there? You can use it to attack enemies, but seriously, the ice arrows are useless in Ocarina of Time, and they're useless here. To me, you can freeze enemies, yes I know, but it's just easier to regular attack them. Well, anyways, we're actually going to go to another area for an upgrade. I'm not going to cut this out because this area is very specific. I'm not going to really spoil it for you guys right now. Like I said, actually, I am gonna spoil it right now. We're actually going after one of the Great Fairies. Not this one, damn it, not this one. We already got that one. You guys are probably wondering, like, why I teleported there, but, it's because I want to go directly south. Because there is a Great Fairy down here. And what you want to do is get your bombs ready, because something tells me something's happening. Something's happening. So you want to sail to this little fortress-like island over here, this reef, or whatever. I don't know what to call it. Looks like a fortress in the middle of the ocean for some reason. But it's right beside the place where you need to go to check up on the stages. So, yeah, it's a really convenient upgrade too. Holy shit, if you don't have this near the end of the game, you're gonna have a hell of a lot more trouble fighting a specific boss. But, yeah, it gets really freaking annoying. But, yeah, let's finally get over here and, my stupid computer. Might be a little bit off sync, so my video froze. Like I said, I'm doing this post commentary, but since I commentated this far, I am not doing it again. Technology is retarded sometimes. But I'm gonna say it right now, it's a huge squid. Yes, so I think this is actually the first time I've shown off how you could defeat the squid easily. Just take out your cannon and fire some bombs at it. Fire the bombs at the eyes, and it should take the eyes out in one hit. Now these things are scattered out throughout the sea, but most of them have like treasure charts and silver rubies, but that's about it. Which I'm not going after. Maybe some of them have heart pieces too, I forgot to mention that. Some of them probably do have heart pieces, but like I said, I don't really go after heart pieces in this game. Because to me, they're really scattered around. The only reason I chose the 100% Ocarina of Time is because that's my favorite Zelda game of all time, and I know a lot of the areas. So when I look at Zelda Dungeon and look at the screenshot of where the area is, well, I know exactly where it is. But yeah, after defeating that, you do was Great Fairy will pop out and say she got eaten by it or something, but here comes the most hilarious animation ever. Not the one with the Great Fairy blowing the damn flowers, but it's right here. It's so fucking hilarious. It may not be that funny, but I think it's just, yeah, it's still hilarious to me. This little facial expression he does. Well, anyways, right here is, I'm going to show you on the chart, right there is the squid, so you guys can go and check that out yourselves. So I'll see you guys in the next part when we get the rest of the items to tackle where the sages are. See you guys until then.